I think rich communists are people with daddy issues who see their rich dad get what he wants in situations where other people are not able to get what they want, and their inability to understand why this man who they think is an asshole is continuing to get what he wants, irrespective of the fact that he is mean or emotionally unavailable to them, makes them hate rich people as a class because they think rich people use money to afford them a separate set of rules that everyone else has to play by, but their rich asshole dad does not. What do you think about that?
I think that sounds accurate to me. Makes perfect sense from my framework. Yeah, it is interesting that so many quote unquote communists or far left liberals are rich white women. And you have to ask yourself why. And it seems to me the energy that I feel from their complaint, from their anger, their arguments is resentment. There's some kind of resentment. And I think obviously what I said, I think it does point back to the father, so that there was something that they wanted and needed emotionally from their father and didn't get. And so they demonized him in ways that you're describing, and then project that onto all men who are like that. And I think I mean, you know this, and anybody who studies communism knows this. We should not underestimate the intensity of the desire for retribution and punishment. It is murderous. There is a murderous rage that exists there. And I say that because I've witnessed it in my workshops. Like, people have a darkness inside them that is almost incomprehensible. I mean, we look out in the world and we see the things that are happening and we can see it, but we don't generally assign it to particular individuals, or certainly we don't think about ourselves that way. But over and over and over again in my workshops, women and men, when you give them permission to go there, yeah, there's a murderous rage, and it has a desire to kill, to annihilate, to inflict pain in the way that they felt pain was inflicted on them. There's a kind of cruelty in it, and it's sadistic, and it wants to dominate and control. That's real. And then I think it happens on the emotional level, generally within the family, and then gets projected out onto the culture.